Yes.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Boomer. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. How was your Thanksgiving weekend?
It was great. My brother flew in from out of town and I got to spend time with him. And it was really the first time that all of my siblings, minus one, have been together in quite a while.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. It's really nice to have the family around.
Mhm. Absolutely.
That's good. So I'm wondering if you can answer some questions for me.
Of course.
Is there anything you're finding frustrating so far about trying to get your degree or trying to start your career in human services or social work?
I think that it's not really a frustration, but it's just finding a work life or a school life, work life, school life, and parent life balance, right? I'm constantly juggling a lot of different things. I'm taking a lot of different classes this semester, especially with 20 credits. And it's just really trying to find the time to get everything done and still make sure that I'm attentive to my 9-year-old son as I'm also new to having custody of him. I just got custody of him this summer. So it's been a lot of transition with still trying to push forward to finishing with my degree. So from like an academic perspective, there's not a lot of frustration. It's just really balancing everything that I have on my plate and trying to be sure that I'm successful with it.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes personal is like more stressful things than others because other things is like more easy to balance. But I'm happy for you that you finally have your custody with your son. It's really good. The only thing that I could recommend you is like just organize everything. Try to have a schedule that you cannot feel like too overwhelmed about everything. And if you can organize your time, it's gonna be easier because I feel the same. I hear with my husband and everything. I need to try to find a balance about it. And is there anything that you learned from the textbook or quiz that you'd like to talk about it today?
I've kind of spoken about it before with like, the self-disclosure and the ethical questions that come up. But what I've really enjoyed kind of learning about recently is the group process and really group facilitation. I just recently had the opportunity to co-lead a peer-to-peer group for peer-to-peer counseling in a pilot program of this program that my company developed. And it helped validate that I was doing the right things, right? And that I was able to be a co-leader and not lean on my fellow associate too much. And the fact that we would meet weekly, before and after the sessions to make sure that we were on the same page and really create that balance. So I've really just kind of enjoyed learning about the group facilitation and the importance of it this past week, because that's something that I can see myself doing quite a lot where, general one-on-one counseling, I don't really see myself partaking in due to being a convicted felon, right? And the different barriers that I face in those circumstances. But working in a group setting with a licensed, licensed clinical social worker or another individual that can kind of supervise me, I do feel very comfortable with right now. And also really learning about that supervisor-supervisee relationship and the expectations that are there.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, you can apply to the everyday life. That book is really helpful. That's the good thing about the book. So you are interested in counseling group then?
Yes, absolutely. I really got interested in this field from the 12-step fellowships, being a recovering addict, which is similar to a group process, right? But a little less structured as, it's just got the group leader and, we're all in the recovery community instead of really having the tools and the skills to really facilitate group. But that's where I found my passion and my love for the helping professions, and through sponsoring in Narcotics Anonymous. So that kind of transferred into wanting to learn about it and gain that knowledge academically.
That's good. That's really
Yay. All right, good. Thank you. Perfect timing. Okay, giving some feedback to Alicia on her listening skills. I really liked your natural approach and your human approach. It started out a little bit with how was your Thanksgiving and how was your family, but you didn't stay there, but you kind of opened the door for it to be comfortable and caring. And then Boomer was able to talk about some of his things about his personal life, but you didn't pry too much into his personal life, which was good, kind of staying with the theme of the class. You eventually went back to what are you learning in the book. There was a minute there where you, let's see, you gave him some recommendations or advice about to organize or manage his time better. And then you also told him that you feel the same as he does, as far as like juggling the personal and professional. And I just want you to watch, look on the video and just ask yourself and think to the question, give an idea. Sometimes when we give advice or recommendations to people, it's not that it's bad, but for all we know, he's already doing those things. So if you want to just stay in listening mode, you can just ask him, what are you doing to manage your time? Or what are some of the things that you found helpful to you when you're trying to juggle this process? If he says, I don't know, I don't know anything, help me, then you have an invitation. But if he's already doing things, then that's just also a time for him to validate and for you to validate his strengths and how he's handling this so well. Now, I don't know, you can look at the video later on after it gets posted. I don't know if it's your background, or I don't know if it's you, or I don't know what it is, but a lot of times it looks like this is what's going on almost the whole time. It's like either you're nodding your head a lot, or you're moving a lot, or it's your background. It's really hard to tell, but it kind of looks like this, and it might be a combination of a lot of things. And in video, it's one thing, but sometimes if you're in person, like even this is talking, this is communication. So sometimes we can distract people with our communication if we're not mindful of it. And sometimes we're sending a message with our communication and other people are interpreting it, but we don't know that they are. So it's just it goes back to our book is all about being aware, self-awareness, and all these types of things. So you could just check it out.